Good morning everyone and welcome to a new video. We've got lots to prepare for with a load of new classes starting on Monday, so we're going to head back and prepare for that after I do just a little bit of grocery shopping to start off with. So I'm gonna head inside and then I'll talk to you guys in a bit with the plan for the week. Here we are at the end of the week. Very happy with how it went overall. For those of you who don't know, my girlfriend is Chinese, so we celebrated Chinese New Year with some friends and just got to have hot pot together. So it was very enjoyable. Lots of food, so definitely very full from it. But we also managed to get lots of schoolwork done, preparing for our new classes to start this week. We have tomorrow morning our musculoskeletal conditions, and then in the afternoon, our just general medical conditions course to get started. So I'm just going to head to bed and yeah, just look forward to class tomorrow. That's a fun first day of classes out of the way. I'm really excited for this semester because it's looking like lots of the content that's being covered might be things that I get to apply during my clinical experience at the end of the semester at the hospital. So it's really exciting, lots of good professors and everything like that, as per usual. So I'm just looking forward to getting more of that content covered. I have a little bit more that I want to do tonight, but we have a busy day tomorrow with our first class from 8 until noon. Then we have our new class, neuromuscular conditions, from 1 until 5, and then I have work from 5 until 10, where hopefully I'll be able to get a good bit of work done to prepare for these dense classes. So I'm going to get on to that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so I just got out of class a few minutes ago. I have about 2 more minutes to get to my job, which starts at 5. So I'm kind of rushing across campus, but class went really well overall today. managed to learn a lot. We had a good analogy by our professor for medical conditions in regards to connecting the electrical circuits and everything we learned in physics 2 directly to the circulatory system. So I definitely wish that I had him as an undergraduate professor for physiology, just in terms of being able to connect across the different aspects of science. Was really cool to see, and I think that that definitely changes my outlook on how much those things relate. So it was a really fun lecture overall today. Also had our first class for neuromuscular conditions. So now I'm gonna head to work on a little bit of my studying for that, maybe make sure that I'm prepped for class tomorrow, and try and get some rest because today has been hectic. I'm just about to make it to the door with 1 minute to spare, so I'll see you guys afterwards. And that's our musculoskeletal conditions class done for the day. Wow, it was a lot of information, especially with all of the numerous PowerPoints that we've had to go through and everything. There's just so much to cover, but we talked a lot about low back pain and different instances of how it could be caused, whether it be musculoskeletal, through the nervous system, things to consider such as referred pain and cardiovascular system. So there was just a lot to consider, lots of brain power used, but it was really useful class, even though it was really hard thinking through everything with my group. But now I'm just taking a quick break for lunch before I head to a financial literacy class that my school is putting on specifically for PT students. So I'm excited to see if there's anything that I haven't learned yet presented within there. But then after that, I have our interdisciplinary education course where I'll get to kind of go through a few cases of different types of situations with patients and things like that with the other professions at my school. So I'm excited for that, hopefully being able to advocate for PT. So I'll see you guys after that's done. That's class all done for the day. We had a really good class for Medical Conditions 1 this morning where we really solidified our knowledge for your ECG readings and such, so I'm feeling much more confident on that overall. But we also had a really fun afternoon getting to be back in lab, getting to practice for our neuromuscular conditions, starting to learn a little bit more of ways that we can adjust how we do our deep tendon reflexes, taking blood pressure and making sure we're adaptable to whatever environment we're in. As you guys saw, I got to get some extra practice on those deep tendon reflexes with one of my classmates, Maisie. So thank you so much, Maisie, for letting me practice. But now I'm headed off to work. I'm going to really kind of work on consolidating my notes since they're really starting to pile up. So I'm going to head off to do that, and I'll see you guys later. Well, we're starting to wind down for the night. I was able to get a good amount done during work, where I put together a nice little sheet that is just kind of starting to put together all of the information for the ECG content, and I just did a little bit of typing up, trying to figure out what exactly is the most important information coming from our musculoskeletal conditions class, which I have tomorrow morning. We're going to be in lab yet again, working on lots of lower back pain type diagnostic tools and things like that from my understanding. So I am excited for getting to see that because it's our first kind of musculoskeletal specific type of information within lab that's not just theoretical but actually hands-on. So I'm going to finish up by just doing a few chores real quick, and then I'm going to head to bed because we have that lab from 8 a.m. until noon tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I'm all rested for it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. That brings us to the end of another week. We managed to have a really good week overall and ended it strong with our lab for musculoskeletal conditions, where we really dove into low back pain and did some of the tests and measures to help us narrow down exactly what the pain is coming from. I think throughout the week, lots of my classmates, including myself, were having trouble with all of the information, just with it being so much and all over the place. But today really helped us find that flow and connect everything together. I was able to stay after and work with one of my friends, Austin, just on solidifying some of those concepts with the help of one of our professors who had stayed after class. So I was very appreciative of that. But I got to end the week on a good workout at the end of it and just relaxing with my girlfriend. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. Look out for the video next week where we continue some of these classes, continue going into lab, and really start expanding more of the conditions we follow, as well as possibly learning some of the exercise measures that we're going into. So this has been KV DPT, and I'll see you all in the next video.